Hello everybody, welcome back to 10 Minute Reviews. I'm Jason. The fuzzy one here that's whining at me is Freya, and we are bringing you today's video. As always guys, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. We really appreciate all the support you guys want to give us. Why are you crying at me? And again, we're a small family channel. We just love to talk about books. We're going to continue to do it no matter what. So please support us if you would like. If not, just enjoy the video. So now that we've begun a new year, I wanted to go back, since 2022 was the year that we started this channel, I wanted to go back and I wanted to look at and then talk about my 5 favorite fantasy authors or books that I came across last year. Does not mean that's when they came out. It just means that, or I'm sorry, it doesn't mean that's when they came out. It just means that that's when I discovered them. And absolutely phenomenal authors or books. So, fantasy, my 5 favorite fantasy books or authors. Now, in no particular order. Number 1, Brandon Sanderson and his Mistborn series. Now, I've read Brandon Sanderson before. I read Steelheart and the other 2 books in that superhero trilogy, and I have to admit, I wasn't a huge fan. Just enough of a fan to finish the trilogy, but I will say that book 3 was kind of difficult for me to finish. It was very, very, very dry. The Mistborn series, I came across that. Actually, it's a suggestion of a friend and a little book club that I'm a part of where we all read the same thing. And so we could talk about it, and I was blown away. Mistborn was absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So we read the original trilogy, then we read the Wax and Wayne. We've read the Wax and Wayne series, that the next one is coming out soon. And incredible, they just got better and better and better and better every single time. I actually like Wax and Wayne better than I like the original trilogy, and the original trilogy was fantastic. So the world he built is absolutely incredible, and the way he does the magic with the metals and stuff like that, it's really, really cool. Guys, Brandon Sanderson, I mean, he's a very well-known author for a reason, but the Mistborn series is just fantastic. Number 2, that is actually ongoing, because that book club I told you about, we moved on from Mistborn to this series, and it's, again, absolutely fantastic. We're in book 8 or 9 right now, and that's Steven Erikson's Malazan, Book of the Fallen. Now, it's a 10-book series. I know he's come out with other books after that, and had another author that wrote some kind of parallel books to the Malazan, but Steven Erikson's Malazan, the Book of the Fallen. Unbelievable series, and incredible author. I can't sing the praises enough for Steven Erikson and for the Malazan world. Now, I understand why it's 10 books, because the number of characters he introduces and how incredibly broad and expansive this world is. He is literally using the entire world that he created, and then some. He's using other worlds, only calls them holds, I believe. But parallel worlds, other worlds, the magic and how that magic works, and the Warrens and the Holds and the Azath houses, and just overall, it's incredible. It's mind-boggling. So I'm definitely curious. I've had to slow, as you guys know, I read really quick. I could have read the whole series in 2 days, but keeping myself slow so that I can talk about it with the others in the book club. But I cannot wait. I cannot wait till we hit book 10. When we hit book 10, the final one, I'm probably just going to go ahead and finish it as soon as we start it, while the other 2 are still in chapter 1. Don't care. Because I need to know how he wraps all this up. It's absolutely incredible series. Number 3, I want to talk about an author, Daniel Shinhoven. Daniel Shinhoven, one of my favorite authors. Now, he falls into the literotica harem lit type of trope, or subgenre, I should say. But again, he's like some of those other ones that are absolutely incredible, such as Sibelius, that if you take the adult pages out, because it doesn't overwhelm the book, you end up with an absolutely fantastic book in whatever genre he's writing in. Now, Shinhoven typically writes in the fantasy genre, kind of like William D. Rand, or even Sibelius and some of the others, Nathan Pierce. They all tend to write in the fantasy, although they're all are starting to branch out in superheroes, sci-fi, cyberpunk. It's pretty incredible. But Shinhoven, he's got multiple series, but the Lux Voice series, definitely my favorite, my wife's favorite as well. It's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So you got to check them out. Next is Seth Ring. Seth Ring and his Battle Mage Farmer series. Now, this one actually made the list even above Beware of Chicken, because it's a series. It's a series, and I got to tell you, it was really close between Battle Mage Farmer, Unorthodox Farming, and Beware of Chicken, and I have to give it to Seth Ring. The series so far, if I left it off at just book one of everything, since Beware of Chicken's only one book, it would have been Beware of Chicken. By book two, probably would have been Unorthodox Farming, but after 3 books, Battle Mage Farmer. Battle Mage Farmer it's awesome, absolutely awesome, and Seth Ring's a fantastic author. So you guys definitely got to check out Seth Ring. If you're a fan of fantasy, you got to check it out. Really, really cool. And the last one, number 5, Small Town Crafter by Tom Watts. This was a really, really, really cool book. You guys know I like a lot of slice of life books. I think I'm going to talk about that in some of our other videos regarding last year's books. But A Small Town Crafter was basically kind of a slice of life in a way. Definitely fantasy, also partially lit RPG, but it was cool because it dealt with something that's very rarely dealt with within this particular genre, and that's the artificer. The artificer. It's pretty cool. I mean, and someone apprenticing themselves as an apprentice artificer, learning how to build and utilize the magic, although they cannot actually do magic themselves, so they have to kind of buy it or take it out of other stuff. Really cool. And how his life kind of sucks. He manages to get himself apprentice, but it's kind of a last ditch. He had nothing else to do, nowhere else to go, no one else to apprentice to, so he managed to get himself apprenticed to an artificer. And then his trials and tribulations through his apprenticeship. The first book, the only book so far, just deals only with his apprenticeship, going from nothing to an apprentice to finishing his apprenticeship and actually becoming an artificer himself. Kind of graduating in a way. Really, really cool. And the friends he makes and the trials and tribulations that he goes through. It's awesome. It's really cool. Why are you groaning and whining at me? Come here. It's really, really cool. Really awesome. So this was a surprisingly good book. Thank you everybody for watching. There we go with my 5 favorite fantasy authors or books that I came across in 2022. Hopefully 2023 is even better. Going to follow every single one of these authors, of course, during the year, so you'll probably see them pop up again through 2023. Thank you everybody for watching. Please don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons. Catch you next time. Bye now.